everyone. Welcome back to the Inspiration Over Ignorance podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Sara.
I'm Shenika.
Hello, guys. What's up? This is George.
And you can find our podcasts anywhere we get your podcasts every Thursday. So today, our topic is going to be how to keep and maintain your friendships. So let's get started.
All righty, guys. All right, today we're gonna talk about these friendships. I know for whatever reason, what life brings, marriage, family, kids, it kind of takes us away from our friends. But we want to talk about what do you think, what friends you think you should keep around close to you, like in your closest circles.
Yeah, I think for me, you definitely want to find people that are close with personalities. You know, like when I think about my friends, it's like, who do you enjoy hanging out with the most, right?
You can get a good laugh.
Yeah, people get a good laugh. Or honestly, you can have different sets of friends too, you know.
True.
But your core friends going to be people, of course, you know, you can enjoy. People who make you feel good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
shouldn't feel bad around these people or feel like you have to be defensive all the time.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm saying these things because I've experienced these all.
Definitely.
And I had to take some time and be like,
Okay.
hey, like, feel so good when I'm
Yeah.
around these
Yeah, that's
people.
not a
Like,
good
right?
move. Yeah, you need to be able to let down, let
Maybe
that. Yeah.
I should check, you know, my interactions with people. But of course, people that you feel really good around. I think that's
Mhm.
like really important for me.
Definitely. People that can build you up
Yeah,
at times when you need
yeah,
it, because
right,
they almost like they know when to build you, you know, it's at the
right.
right time. Like,
Or just extensions of family too. Like, and I think that is kind of objective too, because not everybody has like really good family, close knit families.
family members, yeah.
But for me, my friends have to be like an extension of family. Like they just have to
Right.
make me feel like my family does.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right, right.
So,
Good energy.
yeah, yeah.
What you think about that, Mom?
Yeah, I agree. Someone that's just gonna build you. And my group of friends are all very different and diverse, and I like that.
That's good.
Just someone that's gonna be truthful and honest, not tell me what I want to hear.
Mhm.
And
That's good.
That's
we
definitely
do have to have some common ground. Now, I can't,
right. Can't be all the way
we can't
left
Like
be
field.
you're right. Every day,
like worshiping things that we don't agree with. Or,
Right.
But yeah, just really understanding too. That's important to me. So
Mm,
don't just I can't have you flipping out on me,
right.
hmm
George is lucky he gets to do that, and that's about the only person that gets to flip out on
That's
me.
hilarious. But you know what? But to add on to what you said, like those friends who are understanding.
Uh-huh.
I know we had the conversation a couple weeks ago about, you know, friends that I have that I only talk to them like once or twice a year, and it's
Mhm.
like, you know, we pick up right where
Right
we
where you
left off. Like
Right.
it's one of my friends, Natasha. Hey
Mhm.
girl. But like we were friends in college, and she's always been just a great person.
Good energy. Like,
Good energy.
so when you
And
get on the phone, they turn up. Like, you can
yeah,
feel that love over
and
the phone.
she'll text me sometimes like randomly, hey, I'm doing this for my birthday, because she travels a lot. And you know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll go. Like I haven't talked to her since her last birthday.
Oh,
So
man.
but yeah, like
That's cool.
that's very important for me. Like friends that are understanding, because sometimes I get in my shell, and that's just me.
Right.
And I need my friends to understand. Hey, if I don't hear from her,
It's
sometimes
cool. It's still
it's
all
not
love.
right.
Right. It's still all
It's
love.
me. It's not you. You
Nah,
know,
it's just
it's
me.
all me.
Right. You
So
know what I was gonna say? Like, you know, like is it tough for you guys like sustaining those like relationships? Look, you just talking about the distance and the time away. Sometimes like stuff happens. Like, I
yeah,
mean, you may change jobs, you may move
yeah,
out of state,
yeah.
and you guys can't hang like you used to. Is some of those things can that kind of alter the
Like Sarah said, it's
relationship?
about being understanding.
Yeah, so without a doubt, going to college, the people you thought you were gonna be able to call and hang out with,
Yeah,
it
It
just
changes up.
it's not possible with the different
it's true.
schedules. And so you do grow apart, and it's sad,
Yeah,
but I think that's really important part of growth is that you just learn that those people were there for that point in my life
Mhm.
when I needed them. They helped grow me, and I really appreciate them.
Yeah,
But sometimes you just gotta
Yeah.
You gotta move on.
That was a big lesson for me to learn just in general with relationships, romantic and, friendships, is that not everybody's gonna always be in your life. Like
Yeah,
I feel like even though I feel like that's something so small,
it's a big deal in
but
life.
like certain people you get attached to is like, hey, they're not meant to go
Yeah,
your whole journey with you. Like
Nah.
it's just not gonna happen.
nah, it's gonna change up. Life is gonna move on. You're
Yeah.
gonna grow up, and
Yeah.
your their interests may change. Your interests may
Right.
change. It may take y'all in opposite directions.
Right.
So
Hopefully we all grow, right?
correct, and that's the whole
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
So
Might not grow
I'm
together.
like really goal oriented, and I also like it's a good and bad thing, but I have the ability to kind of block
Mm.
everything out. I can just get laser focused on what I'm doing. And so if I perceive a friendship as a potential barrier to getting there, it sounds horrible, then I will slowly space my distance with them. And
Yeah.
I feel bad doing it. It's those friends that truly understand, oh, that's Sarah, she's a little
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
She means well. And
Yeah.
if they know who I am at the core, they know I don't mean any harm by
Yeah.
it.
Right,
It's
it's not
just like
malicious, yeah.
I have somewhere in life that I really want to get to.
Yeah.
And to me, this work ethic, please don't confuse it as being rude or not caring about it. 'Cause I love all my friends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
just you.
But
I mean,
as
That's me.
everybody should though, right? Like I do feel as an adult, there comes a time where you do have to focus on yourself
Right.
and do self-development, and all your friends are not going to
understand. that.
understand. Well, they're not gonna honestly be doing the same thing
Thing
as
you're
you.
doing,
Yeah.
right?
Everybody can handle things differently. Like for me, recently, my journey has been eating good, working out, trying to figure out what's the next thing for me. And if you're not doing those same things, it is gonna cause, okay, well, hey guys, I won't be able to hang out that day. Like,
Right, it's gonna be a barrier,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
But now if you're doing what I'm doing,
it's all right.
alone, we can hang out. But sometimes
Yeah.
so
Right.
And when you get like that, like I fully understood the consequences of this, and the consequence was we're not going to be as close.
Yeah.
Or maybe, maybe when I need that person, and I understood that consequence. But my friends, I still have,
yeah,
like you, I have friends that I haven't spoke to in years, and I
Yeah.
can call and we could have like an hour conversation
Yeah.
Right.
and just pick up where we left off last.
that's
It's
big.
pretty
That's
cool.
big.
Now, my the second layer to that is how do you adjust to your friends' friends? You have been in a situation where, okay, hey girl, let's
Yeah.
go out to the
Yeah.
to the bar. Well, let's go out and have dinner.
Yeah.
And they be like, hey, my homegirl's in town.
For me, I always
Can I
get
bring-
so nervous because I'm like, am I gonna like this person? And I'm big on, I feel like everyone uses these words, vibes and all that stuff, so
Vibes, the
loosely now,
vibes.
but it's so real. Like I've met people, I was like, she's nice, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be hanging out with. It's not gonna be where we all become friends together. I understand, and it's okay.
It rarely works.
It rarely works.
Yeah.
Now, I have had other circumstances that, we've met extension of friends and we're like,
Y'all vibe out.
we all cool.
Everybody
Like
had a good time.
now it's a bigger group, but
Cool.
yeah, that it makes me nervous. I'm gonna be honest. Because now I really have to tell you, girl, we not that cool.
Right.
Actually, I know that's your girl, but
we can't
she's not cool with me.
Right.
But
So if I know my friend, then I know she's not going to bring someone around me that's too far off. I mean, I can talk to anyone, so
Right.
that's not the issue. But if I have a friend that consistently has to bring someone everywhere we go,
yeah.
then I'm wondering, they just can't be with me alone.
Oh
that's not a good
yeah, that's
am
not
I too much for you?
Right, guys, that's
right.
not a
That is a real value. That
But think about it.
yeah, just think about
yeah,
those
think about your
things,
friends that
man.
do that. That's
I
a
know,
real
right?
evaluation. Do you think as men, do you think personally, do we have more problems with some of these things than guys? Like guys just, hey man, just bring whoever, like y'all cool. And y'all met today and it's like, hey, y'all like seem like all y'all best friends like forever.
You would think it'd be that way, but I think it's more so the weird energy on the guys end up. Yeah, and for whatever reason, it's so weird to me.
It's crazy.
But, yeah, most of the situations I've been in like that, it turns left. Like it gets weird
Is
fast.
it because dudes are kind of competitive?
I
Like,
think that's what it is. It's competitive, and for whatever comparisons,
it's like,
I don't
man,
know,
his
whatever
muscle's
it
bigger than
is.
mine.
Exactly. Right. Right. For whatever reason, it goes left. So I don't understand that. It should be that way. For
Yeah.
guys, should be more
Yeah.
easy, understanding, and like laid back. But
Right.
it don't. It don't go that way.
I always thought dudes just had.
You would think it would be on the
Yeah, I
female
just feel like
side of it.
women just always had problems with
I
friends.
feel like I could see the culture, like different cultures for men, it being more of a
Mm.
bigger
Mm,
thing than
Hmm.
with women.
mm.
Hmm.
Well,
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
because
No.
I don't think to me it wouldn't matter as far as the cultures. I would think it would just be like
Where people are in their life, who they
yeah,
are,
like
how they feel about
how
themselves.
you was brought up. For me, it's gonna be what you stand for. Like
Mm.
how was you raised? That's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna determine right out the gate. Like if I'm a
Hmm.
match up with you, because that continues to go in a whole nother direction once you brought up a whole different way and
That's with
you think
everyone
differently.
too, women
It's just
too.
gonna be weird. So
I think that's with women too.
yeah, so
You know, because if if I meet a friend and her high school friends just all they do is go out and party and I'm gonna be like, hey, I know you just known them forever,
right.
but that's just not who
What
I
he
am.
is.
Yeah,
So
so
you're gonna be around the back. It's
yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
gonna
be kind of
be
like ostracized from that
yeah,
whole
it's
group.
gonna
So that's
it depends.
Like I don't get many opportunities to hang out with my friends. So when I do hang out with them, it's usually like I'm a deep person, if you guys can't tell. It's usually a very deep conversations that really don't allow for a third party to participate. So it's kind of I maybe get to hang out with certain friends like once or twice a year.
That's honestly awesome though, Sarah. Like, I like to do that too. When I get around my friends, like I really want, hey, what's really going on? Like,
exactly
you
being
know, like
open up. You
being
wanna
open up because I want to open up,
Correct.
and I can't be the only one opening up. So
right,
I'm like,
and then you on
hey,
stage and nobody
right.
else want to get out there
They're
with you.
like, well, girl, yeah, well, I
Yeah,
mean,
girl,
just
that-
pray about it.
yeah.
Like, no, I need someone to be like, you know what? Yesterday,
That's how it's supposed to be. But see,
I was in the same situation.
that's how you know you got a good circle, guys. You see what you just said? Because what'll happen is it'll be like a ping. It'll be reciprocated.
Yeah.
I open up about certain things.
Yeah.
Somebody may have a similar situation that happened in their life, and they bounce an idea off, and then somebody else. That means we're all confident in who we are.
Right, yeah.
We're all comfortable with each other, and we're not sitting here on the ego.
That's
tip, you know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's
So
true.
I think that's
Trying to look better. Like
better.
you can't.
Like, girl, ain't nothing going on in my
gotta
life.
have
And you know
transparency with. I mean, anyone's in your close circle.
we
Like
all got issues.
we all got issues.
So it is what it is. Ain't nobody
and that's
living
why
perfect.
your friends are there. Like that's another thing I try to do too. Like which I've learned to do recently.
Mhm.
Why am I in someone else's life? And why are they in mine? Because at the end of the day, it is going to be like, hey, they're teaching me a lesson, I'm teaching them a lesson,
Yeah.
or they're here to help me do something,
Yeah.
So
By design, it's like that.
right,
Yeah.
right.
You came across that person in your path for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether it's you to help them out along the way, something that you got that you have inside that you can help them out, or vice versa. So you got to find that, and you should be looking for that. It shouldn't be all about, oh man, I just want to go. What we doing? What we doing? What we hanging out, wasting time, burning time. It should be like, how can I better this person?
How can I better them?
And what are they doing to better me?
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
Some people just have friends that they want to have fun with.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not the fun friend.
Yeah, she's definitely.
I don't know where the cool places
Don't call her for
are.
the
Definitely not the fun.
I'm a homebody.
Yes,
I'm like the grandma. She was. She's
I'm probably like a teeter-totter. Like it's me. I'm like, hey, ask my friends, hey, let's start a book club.
Nick, you fun though.
Fun because I feel like I like to laugh.
You like to laugh.
But like
laugh in my house.
But honestly, like I wouldn't mind, reading a book or just watching movies.
Nah,
like
you
like to hang out.
Friend. You hang out.
You like to
go to dope spots. Like, you like to travel.
To experience things, but
So,
at the same time, I feel like now it's like there's levels of fun,
and again, you are that friend that like you ain't no expense. Ain't no expense. We doing top level stuff. Like,
that
you
way,
know what? No, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna do this right here.
Yeah, in that way, but in a way of like, hey, if it's like the hottest club where it's like, all they playing is rap music and Nah, I would rather go to like a
Rather
lounge,
laid
like
back.
like play R&B music, where you know what I'm saying, where I can still enjoy and have a good time, and maybe listen to a
But it's gonna
little.
be 5-star though. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a nice. I thought it was a nice
Yeah.
spot, but
Okay.
I'm just,
Okay.
you get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
get what
though,
you're saying.
right?
I get
Like,
you.
I'm not the
Sara
friend to
grown
go
up.
turn up.
Right.
Yeah, like
Just on a
She's
grown up
grown and
level.
I want to have
sophisticated.
fun, and at the same
Strong and
time,
sexy. Yeah, I get where
right.
you going. I get where you going. I
Right.
get where
So, yeah,
I
I'm
respect.
not.
We're not
I can't necessarily say I'm the club friend, but I'm the friend I would like to go out and have a good
have a
time.
good time.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
That's what I am. I think I'm a little bit of both. I can be a laid back, kind of like just a good vibe. We can
yeah.
try to like
Definitely the
dim,
fun
and I'm a
friend too.
fun friend. So
Listen,
I'm hanging out. Yeah, I like to hang out. I like to
like,
be
let
that.
me
George
stop.
can hang.
Let me
Hang.
stop. Let me stop.
I like to have
I can hang.
He
If
can hang.
you want to hang, I can hang.
yeah, I hang out.
Hang with the hangers.
He'll do it.
Call her, do it.
They hit me up, man.
Hit me up. I'm down.
But on the
No.
flip side of that, guys, going to another lane, like far as criticism of your friends,
Ooh,
um, how do y'all like conflict and criticizing friends? How do you guys choose to?
So I'd say the biggest thing is not getting too involved in their relationships. And I've
ooh,
learned this.
that's
It took
good.
a while to learn this.
Yes,
Hmm.
When you're dealing with
that is
even
important, guys.
friends and family, and the people in their life
Yeah.
may not be the best for them.
Mm,
Just like you just have to let them see it on their
Yeah.
own time.
right.
But
We
if you
all.
get too critical, then they think you're the bad guy and they push you
Mm-hmm.
away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just completely embrace, I will listen to how someone has done you wrong
Yeah.
many times, many times. But then once, just know
Yeah.
I may not be as available if that continues
Correct.
to happen. 'Cause
Yeah. That's tough, right? Like it's because you feel as though you, as a friend on both ends, like one, you feel like, hey, I owe them my duty.
And I
Well,
deserve this right to be able to
you
right
owe this to
criticize,
them,
right?
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's my duty, but at the same time, you got to do it properly
This
because
is
it's a
true.
fine line there.
It is.
You can
It
cross that
is.
line and you can lose a friend
It
in that,
is.
especially because of their mate.
It
You
is.
know what
It
I'm saying?
is.
And
It is.
that's not it's not fair.
Right.
That's just a lesson you have to learn.
And then on the flip side, you're right. Like people have to go through their own things and figure things out on their
You
own
can't
because
be a
that's the
shield.
only right.
That's what I live by. You can't be a shield and
That's
jump in front
tough,
of
man.
everybody
It's
and
so
try to
tough.
say, "Hey, I can." No, don't do this.
Right.
You'll find yourself doing that a million times.
You are just getting beat up.
And then
Dead.
they'll just stop talking to you, and you thinking,
I'm just trying to help.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Like Nephew did just say, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You gotta do the baby. It wasn't me.
It's tough,
Yeah,
but
that's tough.
that's something that I think a lot of people go through this, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's hard though,
Yeah.
because you want people to be, your friends should be able to, right?
Yeah, but that person has to have the emotional intelligence to be able to accept it. It is a lot about delivery, and it can
Yeah.
get
True.
hostile quickly.
True.
But as long as you know your friend, you never want to pin your friend against you and like
Yeah.
their spouse, whatever it
Yeah.
may be. But that's when you just create that distance, and when they're ready, you have to have an open heart when they come back if they're
Right.
truly a good friend.
if they're a
Right.
good friend, they'll know it
You didn't
it's
mean
got
anything.
it's got good intentions
Yeah.
behind it. If they're a good friend, I mean, if they just that immature, I don't know
Yeah.
what to say. I mean,
Because I had some tough conversations with people that were close to me that helped me see things clearer, about situations. So I do think they can be warranted, but like you said, you need to have the emotional intelligence to say, hey, this person isn't like beat me up or
they're trying to help me out.
yeah, they
come
really
to
are
my
trying to
lifeline.
help, because a lot of times people outside can see what you
See.
can't see because
And
they're
that's-
not in it.
You
It's
know that
like
that's so true. I went
it's
through
so
that
true.
myself.
And so, like, help them bring that awareness by asking them
That's
certain
good.
questions.
That's good.
So, I can't give an example right now,
Right.
but if you
Right.
ask a question to help them put the pieces together, so it's not you directly saying, like, oh, they're bad.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. That was real good. Ask those questions to bring that awareness. Wow, that was good, sir.
Yeah, you definitely got.
Keep that in mind for yourself.
Now, as far as sharing secrets with your friends, and keeping secrets? Do you, when a friend share a secret with you, like in like a real vulnerable time, have you ever
So
repeated that secret
good
to another
secret
friend
keeper,
that was
but
trying
I
to
mean,
get?
do
really?
I'm just saying, it happens. It
my
happens.
secrets
And this that
at
that
this
that
stage.
can be a breaking with a
Yeah.
friendship though. That it happens all the
I
time.
friends that can't keep secrets. I was like,
But see, do you know in the
like
group? Do you know who?
told you. When I bring this up, hey, just between me and you.
That means that
To say, I think people hear it so much they don't really understand.
Yeah.
This means
oblivious.
between me and you,
You, bro.
not just between us
Not
in
take
this
this.
conversation.
Take this soon. I got the phone.
I gotta say,
That
I
call.
got to tell you, well, girl, don't tell nobody else because this is a secret. I should have to tell you that.
Trying to
I
break
should
it
have to
down like
between me
that.
and you. I just
Right.
That was like something my mom taught me so young about
Yeah.
secrets, and I feel like she would test me out just to make sure. I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
feel like I'm solid
that
when
you
it
put this
comes to
out.
and sometimes
Right.
I just
Yeah, she is solid. She's Stonewall.
I,
She definitely solid. She won't say
I'm
nothing.
solid, but
That's good to know.
some secrets I don't want to know.
True.
But
Yes,
here I
guys,
am. I'm gonna
guys.
take it.
That's what I say as an adult. Like, should you have secret? Like, some stuff just be like, hey, just keep it to yourself.
I
Like,
guess
you
so.
should be able to be a vault
But
on
I
your
think
own. To keep.
sometimes you want some secrets
You need to tell
you want
somebody.
to get some kind of clarity on. Like some stuff you have done, you be like, man, I feel like that wasn't right. Should
Yeah,
I should ask this because this is my
that's
home
true.
girl. This
That's
is my
true.
homie.
That's true.
I should be able to ask him and he can give me like some insight. Like, you
That's
know what,
true.
bro, you was dead wrong. Or you know what, that wasn't that bad. You
Yeah,
okay? I think they'll be okay with. So it's some secrets, yeah,
that's true.
you need to be
I
left
see what you're
out and
saying.
all to yourself. You should take to your grave. And
Yeah,
some secrets you should be able to like to associate that with with your best
people.
friend, your bestie.
How do you? I feel like it's just certain women that just can, like you said, you're solid, but I feel like it's a lot of people who not, especially if you're in a group. 9 times out of 10, everybody know.
Everybody know. Yeah, I think women
Group the
more.
same way,
Yeah,
or
see, I think women more easier going with that, with the sharing of the secrets and stuff like
yeah,
that, and opening up.
yeah.
Guys, you probably got to know them 30 years.
Okay.
You got to probably in diapers with them
Okay, for
to
them to
get
be like,
some
yeah.
type of
Yeah.
secrets.
Y'all
Guys,
don't do that useless
nah,
talking. Women we like
it's
to do
tough.
that.
Now, I got a friend that, man, I'm saying, me and him converse secrets, and he'll tell me like, man, look, man, hey, what you think about this? And it'll
Yeah,
be some stuff that he probably wouldn't say out.
yeah,
And I just give him my insight, like, bro, this if it was me, bro, this is what I would do,
yeah.
or I don't know if you should say that like that, or you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I think that's cool. I think we should be able, as men, we should be able to,
As people, we should.
yeah, as people,
I
yeah,
think as you get older, you tell less
Yeah,
secrets.
yeah.
Let's be
That's what.
real. Like
Right,
when I'm
right.
young, maybe when I was younger, I felt like I needed more input from other people. But as I get older, it's like, okay, I can kind of solve this on my own.
Yeah,
But I think we all have issues throughout life that
you need
sometimes
something. You need an
you
ear.
need another
Yeah,
ear. You need somebody else
yeah,
to. I mean, definitely get on your knees and pray. I mean,
yeah.
that's number one. But also, I think you just need somebody to talk to it and release that.
I'm gonna put our mom on the spotlight. That girl can't
Shout
keep
out
no
Miss Pam.
secrets. Shout out to Miss Pam.
Shout out
I
to
love
Miss
you to
Pam,
death,
man.
mom. But by the time I say something to her, before I get off the phone and walk down the stairs, my brother Connecticut know, and my brother in Tampa know, and
I
my
just
dad
down
know
the
I'm at
phone.
work.
What you talk? What's that? You see when you talk to me?
I just slap my love you.
Shout out to Mom. Shout out to Miss
She not
Pam.
a secret keeper.
Yeah,
I told her so, but
It's funny.
she can definitely. Because you want to say your parents, like you want to say, hey, I can tell my parents anything,
I love them.
but can I?
Hey, I love it.
Can
Shout
I
out to
tell
Mr.
some
George.
kids?
Shout out
Oh
to
my
George
God,
C.
I bet Dad good. See, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Dad good.
that. I
I
think
think
that.
so.
I
I
think
think
that.
so.
If he can
Come
tell
out.
it, he'll laugh about it. Just when you
Okay, I
come
told
back,
him. Yeah, I
when you
told him.
circle back. But I think that is a good secret.
I'm gonna try him out. I'm gonna do what your mom did to you. I'm gonna try him out. I'm gonna see. We'll
Well,
test.
let's end that on a good note.
Yes,
It
yes,
was a good
Keep secrets.
episode. We all need friends.
yes.
We love people.
Definitely.
You gotta keep
Yes.
them, the good ones in your life, and just build that understanding.
Yeah.
So, Inspiration Over Ignorance podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Shenika.
What's up, guys? I'm George. Y'all see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.